A second day of desperate searches for survivors in the town of Les Cailles through the rubble of collapsed buildings. The magnitude 7.2 earthquake struck near southwestern Haiti, about 125 kilometers from the capital of Port-au-Prince. It's left Montreal's large Haitian community reeling.
Well, the first reaction is like, not again.
A reference to the devastating 2010 quake that killed approximately 250,000 people. Community groups are organizing aid as people try to contact loved ones.
Calling the family, the friend to have news and asking people to go and get the people who are under the rubble to get them out of that.
Officials have declared a 1-month state of emergency, but as aid to Haiti is organized, some worry about getting it to the affected region.
In some way, there is only one road, and with the problem of gangs, with the problem of kidnapping, there is a big problem to send resources to this part of the country.
The Canadian Red Cross has started a fund for relief efforts in Haiti, but the organization says it's too soon to say if personnel will be deployed, with several questions still up in the air.
What is the most helpful thing we can do or send? Material, people? Are we going to be able to get there? What is the safest way for the people and the material to get where the help is needed?
As search efforts continue, there are worries of more damage coming. Tropical storm Grace is predicted to reach Haiti in the next 36 hours. Matt Damour, CBC News, Montreal.
CBC meteorologist Johanna Wagstaff is also a seismologist, and I know, Joe, you've been looking at the data on this quake. Let's start with aftershocks.
Well, Ian, we've seen at least 9 significant aftershocks over magnitude 4.5 that would have caused more shaking in the region, potentially more damage to already weakened structures. And we also know through satellite imagery, this shaking is triggering landslides in through the region. So there will be likely more aftershocks of significant size in the days and weeks to come, but they will gradually taper over time. The aftershocks are also painting a picture for us, a map of essentially how much of the Earth's crust slipped during that main event. And hopefully that'll help us figure out if stress is being transferred to a new fault line for future risk.
So 2 massive destructive earthquakes in Haiti in 11 years. What does this tell us about the future risk for the country?
Definitely risk for large damaging earthquakes in the near future in Haiti. Haiti lies on a tectonic boundary between the Caribbean plate and the North American plate, and the 2010 earthquake only 75 kilometers away, but on a completely different fault line. So scientists right now trying to see if there's a direct connection between one and the other. We know this is a complicated and highly seismic region layered on to the poor infrastructure. We will see more damaging earthquakes in the near future. Hopefully this one, though, will help us hone in on where that is.
All right, Johanna, thank you.
You're welcome.